Most biplanes from the 1930s were flimsy little things, made of wood and a lot of hope. But then you've got the Blackburn Perth. This wasn't just another plane, it was a mammoth, 19-ton flying fortress meant to ruin a submarine captain's day. The Perth was the biggest biplane ever to fly for the RAF, and honestly, it's incredible that it ever got off the water with all the weapons it carried. It rolled out in 1934, right at the end of the biplane era, like the boss fight nobody asked for. The Perth was basically an upgraded Blackburn Iris, but instead of just being bigger, it packed 3 massive Rolls-Royce Buzzard engines. And these weren't your run-of-the-mill power plants. No, they were V12 monsters. Still, even with all that muscle, the Perth barely made it to 132 miles per hour. Racing wasn't its thing though. When you're carting around what amounts to a flying apartment, speed just isn't the priority. The plane had a kitchen, bunks for 5 crew members, and enough fuel to keep it in the air for 1,500 miles. Classic British engineering, hunting U-boats with a side of tea. But here's what made it a nightmare. Its 37mm COW automatic cannon. While other planes were fiddling around with little machine guns, the Perth went all in with a semi-auto cannon in the nose. It could fire 1.5-pound explosive shells at 100 rounds per minute. This beast was meant to punch straight through a surface submarine, and the recoil was so intense that pilots said blasting it felt like smacking into a brick wall. Seriously, hitting the fire button was practically the backup brake system. Even though the Perth was a monster, the RAF only built 4 of them. By the time they started flying, newer monoplanes like the Short Sunderland were stealing the show. The Perth stuck around with 209 Squadron until 1937, just a brief stint, but it still stands out as the bizarre bridge between the old wood and wire era and the heavy bombers of World War II. If anything, the Blackburn Perth proves one thing. Sometimes the answer to a dogfight is just to strap a tank cannon onto an airplane. So what's your pick for the wildest, most overgunned aircraft? Drop it in the comments and hit like and subscribe for more oddball aviation stories. Catch you next time.